knots on their future's neck, with faces carved from cobblestones. They dream of fur and a tidy profit, a steeple tall and a patch of green. They wouldn't know a prophet if he served them gin in a cheap tureen. Whispers lighten to me a word that sticks inside my throat, of a blasphemous text for all to see, and a rival's lie and a poison quote. The sour taste of a scholar's rage, the smell of sulfur on the courtroom air. Yeah, they locked the lab and they burned the page and left my genius to I've come to work with the fire and the clod and bind the sun and the moon together. This untamed coast, this filthy shore, this is no Eden, pure and blessed. It's just the lock upon a cellar door, and I'm the key put to the test. in crime. For the bit of bread he's trying to steal. The walls all lean like drunken sailors, spitting sawdust and cheap perfume. And the pious, God-fearing tailors are selling shrouds from a one-room tomb. I found a spot above the fishmonger shack, with a window cracked like a spider's thread. The landlord smiled, showed the rot in his back, took my silver and left me for dead. The floorboards stink of 1,000 times. The walls are mapped with damp and doubt. But it's in the place where the filth resides that a holy truth can be pounded out. Yeah, the devil's breath is in the air below, but the angels whisper in the furnace's glow. Got a room above the pearl to burn the sickness from the world. I unpacked my life from a single trunk, the glassware wrapped in my father's shirts, the mortar and pestle solemnly sunk next to the books that know the hurts of metal and man, of spirit and bone. My alembic, my athanor, my patient friends, gonna build my temple from this stone, where the known world ends and the work begins. The moon gets tangled in the schooner's mast, a silver coin for the harbor's purse. I bolt the door and the die is cast, for better, for richer, for better or worse. Let 'em drink their gin in the tavern's haze, let 'em trade their souls for a beaver skin. I'll be
His office smelled of money and wax, polished wood that never knew a splinter. He sat behind a desk of iron facts, in the heart of a cold financial winter. I spoke of tinctures, of sun and of moon, of secrets whispered in a hermetic rhyme. He just stared at me, a silver spoon, tapping a rhythm to the passing of time.
He said, son, your words are smoke and air. I trade in shipments, ballast and freight. I don't invest in a madman's prayer or the ramblings of the reprobate. He leaned back in his leather throne and adjusted the collar of his lace cravat. And a diamond flash from a stick of bone said, the only spirit I worship is that. He says, don't you talk to me of ages. I live by the numbers on my pages, and the diamond shines in the candle's flicker. My own heart's blood is trickling quicker.
I changed my tongue to a language he'd know, spoke of investment, of risk and of yield, of a golden river that I could make flow from the worthless dirt of a potter's field. I promised him a tangible sun, forged from the lead of the city's disgrace, a prize at the end when the work is done. And I saw the greed stir on his face.
He smiled a smile that didn't reach his eyes, said, your soul, my boy, is a currency. I'll fund your lab, I'll subsidize your lies, but the final product belongs to me. 1 ounce of gold for every 10 you make is the price you'll pay for my patronage. There are no second chances for mercy's sake, and he trapped my future in a gilded cage. He says, don't you talk to me of ages. I live
Beyond the wall, beyond the mud-scarred street, where the world of the ledger book dissolves, I walk with soul, stiff leather on my feet, to find the root that secrecy absolves. For the work demands more than lead and fire. It needs the earth's own sleeping blood and bone. The snake root for a philosopher's desire, and the blood root weeping by a mossy stone. The light fell green through a canopy of oak, a silent cathedral, wild and old, and every snap twig underneath me spoke a warning that the merchants never told. This wasn't land to be plowed and neatly fenced. This was a breathing, watching ancient thing. And my silence felt like a poor defense against the song the forest seemed to sing. And then she stood where the shadows were deep, as if the patterns of the leaves had made her a woman born from the forest asleep. Not a single branch or bird betrayed her. Her eyes held moons of a different sky. She didn't ask my purpose or my name. She just pointed a finger, thin and dry, at the leather pouch where I kept my flame. She said, you scratched the skin of Manhattan, and you asked the rock to give its soul. You don't hear the whisper in the water. You only want to make the broken whole. But the stone has a fever of its own, and the sleeping root, it keeps a score. The ground remembers every seed you've sown, and a debt is a debt on this or any shore. Her a coin, a fool's reply,
said her pagan talk was just a savage dream. She only smiled at the coin and the lie, and vanished back into the dapple gleam. And I stood alone with my modern mind, my botany, my chemistry, my charts, suddenly feeling deaf and dumb and blind to the simple language of the beating heart. The sun comes up like a doctor's lamp, cold and white on the mess I made. The furnace ashes are gray and damp, and the promises start to fade. The red king's just a rusty stain, the white queen's nothing but a salty crust, and the 7 stages of holy pain have left me with a beaker full of dust. It glitters, yeah, like a harlot's tear under the weak and watery light. A pretty lie to calm the fear that's been keeping me awake all night. 'Cause I hear his boots on the cobblestones, I hear the whispers of his clerk. He ain't coming here for philosopher's stones, he's just coming here to inspect the work. The fire in the furnace, a storm in the brain, gotta lie on the tongue for the coming rain. Gotta show him the glitter, gotta hide the shame, while the diamond man is whispering my sweat from my upper lip, arrange the dust in a velvet-lined case. Gotta steady my hand, can't afford to slip. Gotta fix this smile right on my face. Rehearse the words, the scientific speech of yields and measures, purity and weight, while the awful, simple, damning truth is climbing up the stairs. And at my gate, got fire in the furnace, a storm in the brain. Gotta lie on the tongue for the coming rain. Gotta show him the glitter, gotta hide the shame, while the diamond man is screaming my name. He's at the door, he's at the door. The work is done, there ain't no more.
The walls are breathing, shallow and wet. The Mercury sweat on the window pane. The diamond man's eye, a stick-pin moon. It winks from a crack in the floorboards. Counting, counting. The numbers on the pages are bleeding. The bulb remembers.
Her face in the furnace, eyes of coal.
Says the stone has a fever.
Says my name is a debt.
My soul is a currency, spent.
White Swan, Black Crow, Red King's Ghost! Fire in the furnace, lies on the tomb! The mud and the Mercury are one!
Mercury dream, it broke with the day, left a taste in my mouth of iron and ash. A summons arrived on a silver tray, demanding my presence in person post-haste. So I walked through the town like a man in a trance, past the women who whispered and covered their mouths. They gave me the poison of a sideways glance from the cold northern windows of their clean little house. He was waiting there on the bowling green where the children play and the old men meet, the very heart of the public scene, the perfect stage for a grand deceit. He didn't shout, he didn't rave, he just stood there calm in the morning chill, with a quiet poise of a well-kept grave, holding my gold so worthless and still. And it wasn't the thunder, it wasn't the sun, just the scratch of a pen on a wooden board. It's the quiet treason, the smiling crime, a betrayal at the bowling green at the end of time. Just a handful of dust for a lifetime's cost, and the awful knowledge that all is He said the assayer's report is in. This glittering pyrite, this fool's charade, is the sum of your work, the fruit of your sin, and the end of this foolish parade. The lab is mine, the equipment is seized. Your books, your notes, your beakers and flasks, and the debt is now levied, if you please, for the time and the silver that your failure asks. That wasn't the thunder, it wasn't the sword, just a scratch of a pen on a wooden board. It's the quiet treason, the smiling crime, a betrayal at the bowling green at the end of time. Just a handful of dust for a lifetime's cost, and the awful knowledge that all is
knocking, no more bowing at the door. No more smiling while the jackal keeps the score. Back in my kingdom of shadow and stain, to wash the humiliation out with fiery rain. They took my name, they took my pride, left me with nothing but the emptiness inside. Well, the empty vessel makes the loudest sound when you dash it to pieces on the cold hard ground. So feed the furnace, let the great one begin. Gonna burn away the greed, gonna burn away the sin. No gold for the liars, no soul for the thieves, just a final prayer scream through the falling leaves. Burn it all down. Here's your pyrite, Van Cortlandt, you can have it back. Straight into the belly of the furnace, turning white to black. Here's the snake root and the blood root from the man who had his ground. Every whisper, every warning, every God-forsaken sound. Forget the stages, forget the text. I'm the only holy scripture that is coming next. No measures, no patience, no reason, no rhyme. Just a blind man's fury at the end of time. I see it now, a light inside the blaze. Not gold, not silver, through the chemical haze. It's the prima materia, the beautiful and true. It's the color of forever, in a flame of see-through blue. It's the great transformation, the final sacred art, the perfect shining moment as the world is torn apart. I am the work, the fire, the ooh. The years have turned the ashes ash to dust and the dust to mud on a cobble lane. The director's diamond has turned to rust, or so they say. Again and again there's a tavern now where the fire burned hot on that little plot above the pearl, and the children play. They've all forgotten the man who tried to remake the world. Now the official store is plain and neat. You'll find it written in the record books of a foreign scholar full of mad conceit, who paid the price for the risks he took. They rebuilt the wall and they raised the rent, and the company's ships still fill the bay. Another soul come and gone and spent like a puff of smoke on a windy day. So listen to the wind when the tide is low, for the alchemist ghost with nowhere to go. He traded a life for a fire's glow, or so the story goes. But late at night when the gin is poured, the old men tell a different tale of a screaming man who was not devoured, but slipped the fire and escaped the jail. Some say he fled to the Manor Hatter's wood and learned the language of the root and stone, and found the wisdom he never understood in being part of something not alone. And others swear on a winter's night when the fog is thick and the moon is stark, they've seen a figure in the pale moonlight, pacing the docks down in the dark, still searching for some secret prize, with burning embers in his eyes, a whisper caught on the ocean sighs of promises and alibis. So listen to the wind when the tide is low, for the alchemist ghost with nowhere to go. He traded a life for a fire's glow, or so the story